I've got to say, the 2025 Formula One season has been nothing short of spectacular. And at the heart of it all, we've got Oracle Red Bull Racing, a team that's become synonymous with innovation and pushing the limits. They've had their ups and downs, but one thing's for sure. With Max Verstappen at the wheel, they're always in the fight. So, let's dive into Red Bull's 2025 campaign and see if they've got what it takes to reclaim their spot at the top. Red Bull Racing isn't just a team, it's a force of nature in the F1 world. Based in Milton Keynes, these guys have been giving wings to their cars since 2005, and boy, have they soared. Multiple world championships, a roster of legendary drivers, and a reputation for being the boldest innovators on the grid. That's Red Bull Racing in a nutshell. But what really sets them apart? It's their never-say-die attitude. Whether they're on top or facing challenges, Red Bull always comes out swinging. And it's not just about the racing, you know? From merchandise that makes fans feel part of the team to an esports division that's taking the virtual world by storm, Red Bull Racing is about creating a complete F1 experience. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the RB21. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling laboratory of cutting-edge tech. The aerodynamics on this thing are insane. Red Bull's design team has somehow found even more ways to manipulate the air, creating a car that's not just fast in a straight line, but absolutely planted through the corners. We're talking about a 5% increase in downforce compared to the RB20, while reducing drag by 3%. But the real magic? It's in the adaptability. The RB21 has been designed to be a chameleon, able to switch up its performance characteristics from track to track. And with the power unit improvements they've made, reliability issues are becoming a thing of the past. We're seeing a 2% increase in power output and a 15% reduction in energy consumption. It's clear that Red Bull learned from their 2024 struggles and came back swinging. You can't talk about Red Bull without talking about Max Verstappen. The guy's a four-time world champion for a reason. His raw speed, his racecraft, his ability to extract every ounce of performance from the car, it's all world-class. And in 2025, he's showing no signs of slowing down. Max isn't just fast. He's smart. The way he manages his tires, the way he picks his moments to attack, it's like watching a chess grandmaster at work. His average qualifying gap to the field? A staggering 0.3 seconds. But let's not forget about Yuki Tsunoda. He's really come into his own this season. The consistency he's showing, the way he's able to bring the car home in the points week after week, it's impressive stuff. And the dynamic between him and Max? It's giving Red Bull a real edge in the Constructors' Championship. They're pushing each other, learning from each other, and it's making the whole team stronger. Tsunoda's average finishing position has improved by 3 places compared to last year. So, how's the 2025 season shaping up for Red Bull? Well, it's been a roller coaster, that's for sure. They're sitting 4th in the Constructors' Championship with 290 points. Not bad, but not where they want to be. 4 Grand Prix victories, 9 podiums, 6 pole positions, the potential is clearly there. And let's not forget about those sprint races. 1 win and 2 podiums in just 3 sprints? That's the kind of form that can turn a season around. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. They've had their share of bad luck and missed opportunities. A few DNFs here, a strategy call that didn't quite pan out there. It's the kind of season where every point counts, and Red Bull knows it. They're in a dogfight with McLaren and Ferrari, and they can't afford to leave anything on the table. The gap to the leaders? Just 37 points with 6 races to go. To understand Red Bull's 2025 campaign, we need to look back at 2024. It was a tough year, no two ways about it. The RB20 had a narrow operating window, and the team struggled to get the most out of it. Development went in the wrong direction, and suddenly, Red Bull found themselves playing catch-up. But here's the thing about Red Bull, they don't stay down for long. They used that 2024 experience as fuel. They went back to the drawing board, rethought their development strategy, and came out swinging in 2025. The RB21 is proof of that. It's like they took all the lessons from 2024 and poured them into this car. And the results? Well, they're speaking for themselves. We're seeing a 40% reduction in the correlation errors between wind tunnel data and on-track performance. Red Bull's comeback isn't just about building a better car. It's about evolving their entire approach. They've invested heavily in simulation technology, allowing them to test and refine ideas faster than ever before. And it's not just about speed, it's about understanding. These simulations are giving Red Bull insights into tire degradation, fuel management, and race strategy that are proving invaluable on race day. They're now able to run 50% more simulation scenarios in the same time frame as last year. Then there's the power unit. Red Bull Powertrains has been working overtime, squeezing every last bit of performance out of the engine while staying within the new FIA regulations. It's a delicate balance, but one that Red Bull seems to be mastering. And let's not forget about the pit crew. They've always been fast, but in 2025, they're taking it to another level. Those fractions of a second they're saving in the pits, they're making all the difference in this tight championship battle. Their average pit stop time is now under 2.5 seconds. As we head into the final stretch of the 2025 season, it's clear that this is a three-way fight. McLaren, coming off their incredible 2024 season, are proving that wasn't a fluke. Ferrari, always a threat, have found consistency to match their speed. And then there's Red Bull, the former champions looking to reclaim their crown. It's a battle that's being fought on every front, in the factories, in the pit lanes, and on the track. Every race is crucial. Every point is precious. The tension in the paddock is palpable. But you know what? This is exactly the kind of challenge that Red Bull thrives on. They've got the car, they've got the drivers, and they've got the hunger. The question is, will it be enough? One thing's for sure, this championship fight is going right down to the wire. So, can Verstappen and Red Bull dominate F1 again in 2025? Well, the season's not over yet. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's to never count this team out. They've shown resilience, innovation, and that trademark Red Bull fighting spirit. Whether they end up on top or not, one thing's for certain. They're giving us one hell of a show. Keep your eyes on Red Bull Racing, folks. The best may be yet to come.